And Greg, at this point in the year, if your system overall doesn't seem to be working, how much can you really change before the offseason?
Well, usually a system change would come with a coaching change, but sometimes it's not the system. And sometimes you just need a different voice. And keep in mind, you also have to evaluate that roster and find out if the players on that roster are a good match for the system.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Booker looking around. Pass to Snell. Lets the three fly. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
He takes a three. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
Phoenix ball.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
Well, the great thing about watching that game was that we saw it through their offense, and they showed a few different looks that they settled into and played well.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Capella following the basket by Chris Paul. Booker the pass to Capella. Pocket six. Fires the three. Buries the long-range jumper.
Field goal.
Booker's got 5 now.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him. Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Here's Millsap. That shot missing. And Phoenix the other way now. To the right side. Snell from outside. Knocks down the three ball. He's got 6.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Capella with a screen on Paul. Booker the pass to Capella.
Against anything can be a foul, huh, ref?
Shooting for Brooklyn, Clint Capella at the line for 2.
He's a great big you can put out to complement both sides of the floor.
Good on the second free throw.
And so much reliance for this team on Capella and his grittiness to do the little things on the inside. They love that work ethic.
George just screen on Durant. Driving inside. And Capella sends it back. Here's Paul. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And Chris Paul so comfortable operating in the mid-range.
Booker against Paul. Capella with a screen on Paul. And Booker kicks to Millsap. No good that time. Good work defensively by Crowder. Pass to Booker. Over Harden. And there's Booker on the assist by Paul.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Capella with a screen on Paul. The drive by Booker and the dunk by Booker.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And he overshot that one, missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Durant imposing his will, this time at the rim.
And it's the Suns with the ball, following the bucket by the Nets. Here's Booker. And that one drops.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
Yeah, with how much attention Durant draws, he's a skilled passer, and he'll make it happen.
Suns have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Here's Snell, guarded by KD. Paul, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Suns, Chris Paul. At the line for 2.
These guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint. A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone, and he's the engine to this whole operation.
Here's Harden. Here he goes. Good. A nice assist from Booker. And it's all knotted up.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Paul passes to Snell. Paul surveying the floor. The pass to Crowder. He kicks to Booker. No good. Harden with the defensive effort. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control. Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Screen by Saric. Here's Paul. And the Suns miss again. The Nets on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. And here's Booker from the arc. Jay Crowder pulls it in. And they get it back. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Booker against Paul. Back to Harden. For the 3. Hits it from three-point range. Harden's got 5 now.
So lethal from beyond the perimeter. Harden is smart at recognizing when he should shoot from there.
Paul passes to Snell. Crowder kicks to Paul. Count that bucket. He's got 8.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Now here's Booker. What a tremendous game he played against the Clippers. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
What? Come on, ref. That's a
At
soft
the line for
foul.
the Nets, Paul Millsap taking 2 shots.
Paul. Both free throws good for Millsap. Suns trail by 5. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I briefly spoke with Coach Monty Williams. He talked about the matchup problems Kevin Durant poses for them. Pointed out that it's always tricky because you can't be as physical with him as you'd like to, since Durant's automatic at the free throw line. So while he wants his guys to be aggressive on KD, they'll also need to be smart above all else.
Phoenix foul.
Kevin, back to you.
Jay
Okay,
Crowder.
David, much appreciated.
That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Nets,
Booker against Carter Williams. Outside for Thomas. Ilyasova, a screen on Hood. Just 4 to shoot. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Doumbouya can't get it to go. Suns trail by 5. Passes it to Galloway. Carter Williams, a screen on Wright. Galloway with the bucket.
Yeah, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Here's Booker. Rebound by Smith.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looks like plenty of room.
Carter Williams, the pass to Galloway. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle. That's on. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team.
He's checked in for Brooklyn.
Brooklyn timeout call. All right, fans, that was your Suns Dancers Dance Team. Make some noise!
Think you're gonna win this game?
Last outing for the Nets. They won that game against the Clippers.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for Brooklyn now, Harden in at the off guard. Durant is the small forward. Clint Capella is out there with Paul Millsap, and it's Booker in at the point.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Millsap a screen on Paul. In the corner, it's Capella. Shot clock at 6. Here's Durant. Phoenix grabs the miss. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one.
It's an East versus West matchup tonight. First meeting of the year between these two.
Yeah, fun to see maybe strangers because you just aren't familiar with these faces here tonight. This will be a very exciting game to watch.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jump.
Booker finds Capella. That shot off. Now the Suns take it the other way. After this one, they're off to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Here's Snell, defended by Durant from 11 feet away. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut to just 5 points in the basket from Snell. Nets have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Crowder against Booker. Kicks to Capella on the wing. Harden. Capella sends a screen for Harden. Back to Capella. Lets it go from deep. And Durant gets it to go. The assist from Capella. KD's got his 3rd basket of the night.
From way, way downtown, Durant truly knows no limits.
Screen by Sharch. Here's Snell. No good. Shot missing. Good work defensively by Capella. On the wing, Booker. This one for 3. Crowder pulls it in. Suns trail by 8. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Nets. Harden outside. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And the D has to be more aware of Harden, especially when he's operating that close to the basket.
The drive by Paul. He gets it in there. Paul's got 12 in the game.
How much fun is it to watch this guy when he's on one like this? Loves to attack the rim.
Booker the pass to Capella. Kicks it out to Booker. Right side, Millsap. 5 on the clock. Puts up a 3. And that drops in from beyond the arc. 3-pointer from Booker. Booker's got the lead up to 11 now for the Nets. Paul outside. Shoots over Capella. Again, the miss by Paul.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Here's Snell, guarded by Harden. In the corner, Crowder with it. Over in the corner, Paul. Good for his sixth make, and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basketball.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Capella dishes to Booker. Outside for KD. Durant off a pick from Booker. KD passes to Booker. They grab their own miss. Outside Millsap. Nets passing it around. Pass to Harden. On the wing, Booker. From downtown. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
Lobbed up there for Booker. And Capella sends it back.
Well, Capella's reach is so intimidating for anybody on the inside. That's why you can anchor your defense with him.
Pass to Durant. Back to Millsap. Harden with it. Now the pass to Booker. Lays it up off the glass. Booker's got 19 points. And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
Kicks it out to Booker. Durant inside. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backboard. The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And the dunk by Capella.
Not a lot of plays drawn up for Capella.
Phoenix timeout.
He needs those 2 games in a row, MP.
Make some noise! All right, look who's coming out of the corner. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers.
Enjoy every second of this, MP. You'll never do this again.
That's what I'm talking about, MP. You all right? Come on.
Suns trail by 16. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Breezy in the last game against the Clippers delivered quite. He finished with 52 points, and that was just the start of it. With a triple-double in what was quite a display for him.
First team foul. At the line for your Suns, Gary Payton II. 2 shots.
That much you can do to stop it.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Let me remind the audience, Brent Barry, a winner of 2 titles with the Spurs. Brent, what's the secret sauce to winning a title?
Yeah, honestly, you got to have a superstar. And I was lucky enough to play with the great Hall of Famer Tim Duncan. along with Greg Popovich, you got to have a couple of those guys on your team in order to win a title.
Basket counts. Galloway's got 9.
And they've repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Booker the bounce pass. Doumbouya, good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Payton drives in. Outside Crowder. Smith sets the pick for Crowder. Just 5 on the clock. From outside, off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And KD throws it down.
Assisted.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And it's Smith missing.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And here's Booker from the arc. Paxson coming off the assist from KD. And now 24 points for Easy Breezy. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Booker outside. Here's Galloway. And just miss after miss right now.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Pass to Payton. He kicks it to Galloway. Suns moving the ball around. Payton looking around. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Now into the lineup for the Nets.
Disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Rodney Hood comes in for Jay Crowder, and it's Carter Williams in for Devin Booker. And the Nets also making a change. Harris is checked in for Kevin Durant. Smith kicks to Carter Williams. Outside Hood. With 1 on the clock, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, not settling for the layup that time. I think there were intentions from Rodney Hood to get all the way to the rim.
The shot's good.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Galloway, the pass to Smith.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And Capella sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch.
Now into the lineup for the Nets.
Ilyasova's checked in.
Ilyasova.
Payton outside. 6 to shoot. Into the lane. Rebounded by the Nets. Doumbouya's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Hood, the pass to Smith. The rebound by the Nets. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Booker against Hood. And the jam by Doumbouya.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Carter Williams finds Smith.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Booker against Carter Williams. Back to Ilyasova. He can't get that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. And it's Carter Williams in the corner. Inside. Smith gets it to go on the assist from Carter Williams. Smith's got 4 points this quarter.
Catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Here's Payton. Booker pulls it in. Booker's got 6 rebounds here tonight. driving to the basket. Count it. Booker's got 26 points.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
It could go, and the last second attempt does not go in for it. And so it's Brooklyn holding it.
49. The Nets, 74.
You know, Easy Breezy has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Jay Crowder out there with Tony Snell. And it's Saric in at the center, locking down the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And Capella sends it back. Booker the pass to Millsap. Down low, here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Phoenix ball.
Booker against Paul. Now the dish to Crowder. 5 to shoot. Over Millsap. Shot by Crowder, no good. And so Booker will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. To the paint, Crowder with the steal. Paul, no one around him. And again, it's the Suns missing. Brooklyn's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. For 3, Booker. The second effort. It's tipped.
What instincts there as Saric is able to get in there and challenge his opponent.
For 3, Paul's shot is off. Nets have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Capella with a screen on Paul. Booker the pass to Capella, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for...
That's not a foul! Are you kidding me?
Shooting for Brooklyn, Clint Capella. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And so he hits both. Suns have gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half, yet to find the mark. And Booker kicks to Paul. Pulls up on the wing. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
We're so used to seeing Harden pull up off the dribble, but he's not going to turn down a chance to get off that catch-and-shoot jumper if it's there.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Paul. Phoenix, no good that time either.
A bit shocking that he has not registered 1 made field goal in the quarter, guys.
And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic positioning.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul,
personal foul. First team foul.
That every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
Misses and the dry spell continues.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Booker against Harden. Sharch with the screen for Booker. Shoots over Capella, and the call on the shot.
Clint Capella. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Suns, Devin Booker, taking 2 shots.
And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
And there's the call on Easy Breezy. And that'll be his
personal foul. Third team foul.
He's struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Sharch with the screen for Booker. Over Harden. That one wide left. Brooklyn's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Capella with a screen on Paul. Booker in the post. Defended by Paul. Booker the pass to Capella. Just 5 to shoot. With the fadeaway. That one is good again. He sits right from the floor with the basket.
Because of the physical skills and the versatile approach, it's hard not to run plays through Durant pretty much every time down the floor.
Screen by Sharch. Snell dishes to Sharch. Takes it off the glass. Sharch has got his first points in this one.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again. And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Paul with the ball. He's got 16. Kicks it to Sharch. It's Crowder on the wing. Millsap covering. The baseline J. Bucket is good. Booker's got 8.
Booker focused on scoring right there. Even under duress, Booker finding a way to sink a very tough shot.
Here's Booker driving in. And foul on the shot. So
Dario
What?
Saric.
Come on, Ref.
That's his first
That's
personal
a soft foul.
Second team foul. Shooting for Brooklyn. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Offensive sets, setting up their shooters.
And the first one drops. Thomas checked in for Capella. Both free throws good from Booker.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Sharch with the screen for Booker. And he's good on the 3-ball. Booker's got 7 points for the quarter.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Booker up top, defended by Paul. And the dunk by Booker.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Snell. He's guarded by Thomas. Driving the lane, and it's sent back by Millsap.
Great block from Millsap, sending that one back.
To the middle. Thomas kicks to Booker. And he banks in the layup. Booker's got 11 in the second half.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
It's Crowder on the wing. Off target from three-point range.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And you can see why KD has won himself a couple scoring titles.
To the inside, Durant with the steal. for three. Booker. That's in, coming off the assist from Katie. 40 points for Easy Breezy.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Out to KD.
Come get it, come get it.
Back to Booker. From the arc. And the Nets, another three.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And there's the drive. Snell, no good.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we should."
I guess anything can be a foul, huh, Ref?
Third team foul. Shooting for Brooklyn. At the line for two.
Shooting two.
And he makes the first. And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Then for the Nets, Ilyasova, he's checked in for Millsap. And Doumbouya subbed in for Durant. Both free throws good from Booker.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Pass to Hood. Smith outside. No good on the triple.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
And Carter Williams with the slam.
Carter Williams looks like he's floating out there, but has that deceptive first step.
The drive by Booker and the dunk by Booker.
Did you just see
wow.
what I saw? I mean, that move was out of this world.
Executed, don't you think, to perfection, Greg. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped. Smith with the basket on the assist from Carter Williams. Carter Williams has got 4 assists now tonight. Payton against Harden. It's hauled in by the Suns. Smith's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Galloway, the pass to Carter Williams. And he uses the glass on the lane. Carter Williams has got 4 this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Ilyasova, a screen on Carter Williams. Kicks it out to Booker. Harden surveying the D over Payton, and the basket by Harden. Harden's got 12 points in the game.
I mean, how many spots on the floor is Harden not affected from? I'll tell you, not many.
Smith against Ilyasova. Hood on the wing. Smith sets the pick for Hood. Back to Smith. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Hood gets the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Ilyasova, a screen on Carter Williams. Here's Booker. Rebounded by Hood. And so Hood will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Now Payton. Pass to Carter Williams. Floats one. Smith with a wide open look. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Harden outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Payton dishes to Galloway. 1:14 left in the third quarter. Doumbouya with it. Now guarded by Hood. And here's Harden for three. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
A three-pointer off the mark. On a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Got that one up quick. Booker's got 47 points.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Good on the wing. Smith with a screen on Ilyasova. Takes it from 10. Basket good. Hood's got 4 this quarter.
Close to the rim and having an intent to score. That's an assertive play from Rodney Hood.
Harden inside the three-point line. Rebounded by Hood. Hood's got his 4th rebound in this one.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Carter Williams against Booker. Drives to the hoop, and the shot goes down. Booker's got 49 points in the game.
Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
Your son, 73. The Nets, 113. Ladies and gentlemen, your son, Stanford.
The Nets shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Doumbouya. Mills out there with Booker. Then there's Harris. And it's Ilyasova in at the 5 spot. The Suns shooting 40% from the field. Payton passes to Hood. The shot, no good. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Here's Booker. And there's the pass to Harris. There's the screen. Back to Booker. Good. That's another bucket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Sheldon. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Harris. And the Nets with possession. And Booker kicks to Harris. Back to Booker. Over Payton. And there's Booker on the assist by Harris. Booker's got 53.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Sheldon with it. Picked up by Harris. Smith for 3. Rebound by Ilyasova. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Doumbouya sets a screen for Booker. Passes it to Ilyasova. Booker outside. Ilyasova, a screen on Smith. Booker finds Ilyasova. Yes, that goes in.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And so Payton will bring it up for the Suns. Looking to get on the board here in the 4th still. Outside Hood. Payton with the screen for Hood. Pass to Carter Williams. Rebounded by the Nets. Booker's got 11 rebounds in the game. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Ilyasova hits the bucket.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
The Suns have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Carter Williams, the pass to Hood. And with so many entertainment options these days, Brent, the NBA not shy innovating to attract and retain viewers. Where do you sit with that? Keep it the same or be creative?
Well, I think the league does a great job of being creative, and I think that Adam Silver does a really good job of not just being a leader, but being a listener. And there's tremendous participation between the Players Association and the commissioner and the ownership group to continue to press the way that the game is played, try to innovate in the way that the game is broadcast, and it'll continue to do those sort of things to draw in the fans that love this game and are invited to that kind of competition.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
Ilyasova, a screen on Payton. Booker the pass to Ilyasova. The three. And Sheldon pulls it down. The Suns shooting under 40% all in all for the game. And here is Carter Williams. Pass to Hood. Down low. And it's Smith finishing it off.
You got Rodney out there operating in the pick and roll, and he gave him too much room to find his man there.
Doumbouya sets a screen for Booker to the paint. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Smith with a screen on Harris. With the drive. Sheldon, no good. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Booker, and the shot goes in.
Assist goes to
Booker's got 55.
Mills.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The Nets have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. Doumbouya sets a screen for Booker. There's the drive. Harris against Carter Williams. To the middle. Here's Booker. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 3 assists now in this one. Carter Williams, the pass to Hood. Out to Payton. From beyond the arc. Hands it from downtown.
Yeah, draw the D in, kick it out for the open shot. That's taking a page straight out of your textbook. Well done.
The drive by Booker. Second chance shot. And he sinks the layup. Booker's got 59 points.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Hood dishes to Carter Williams. Back to Hood. Out to Smith from outside the arc. A rebound by the Nets. Ilyasova, a screen on Payton. In the corner, it's Harris. Brent is someone with on-court and front office experience. Just how valuable is a good relationship, do you think, between the players and a team's executive leadership?
Well, Kevin, I don't think it's much different than a good friendship. You know, take it away from the court and think about things in your life that impact you. It's somebody that shows that they care for you beyond what it is that you bring to the table. And that's the most important part about earning and trying to gain trust with the players that you bring into any program, is that you want to let them know that you care, and you want to let them know that you have interest in them as people first. And if you can get to that point, that foundation and platform to build out a player and have him grow with the organization, That's a priceless relationship. As soon as Ilyasova sets a pick, he's looking for the perfect moment to dive down the lane and open things up for a score.
There's the pass to Smith. Outside, Sheldon. Back to Smith. Inside. Here's Hood. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
With nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area, that's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
And the dunk by Booker.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Passes to Hood. Launches it. Booker pulls it in. Booker's got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. To the paint. And Ilyasova throws it down.
Yeah, Ilyasova will sneak up on you sometimes and throw him down like that.
Here's Payton. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Booker the pass to Doumbouya. To the middle. Here's Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Out to the wing. Down low. Back to Sheldon. Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. Shoots over Doumbouya. Out to Smith. Shoots the three. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. Carter Williams has got assist number 7 for him tonight. Booker against Payton. Booker outside. Shakes him. And the dunk by Booker.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Outside Hood. And Spurs great Tim Duncan recently inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame. And you played with him, Brent, for a handful of seasons. You won a couple rings. Any reflections?
Well, Tim was such a tremendous teammate and so welcoming to every player that he came across that walked into a Spurs locker room, with the inherent trust he had from Coach Popovich that they were going to invite players that were going to come in and be about the right things. I just remember my first time visiting San Antonio, signing as a free agent, and the first person that I saw in the summer in the gym by himself shooting bank shots on the practice floor was one Tim Duncan. What a leader and what an all-time great.
Payton passes to Smith. Outside Hood. There's a minute 47 left to play here in the fourth. Outside Sheldon. It's good from long range.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
In the corner, it's Harris. Ilyasova against Smith. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
And as we head to the final buzzer,
The lineup for the Nets.
One that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Easy Breezy.
Not sure what else the coaching staff could ask for. He contributed in every facet of the game tonight, racking up a triple-double.
And here's Phoenix. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Pass to Snell. Charged with it. Covered by Mills. George, that's good.
At this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
It's stolen by Sharks. Put on the wing, fires for three. Rebounded by the Nets.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
That's the end of the game. Thank you, everyone, for making it out and supporting your team. We hope to see you again soon for the next home game.
I need more Johnny Luck in my life. What's going on, brother?
All right, check this out, MP. My kid started organized ball, and his coach told him that he has to work on his rebounding if he wants to get more playing time. He thinks it isn't fair because he's pretty good at scoring, and scoring is what wins you games. Now, as a great rebounder yourself, what would you tell my son about his coach's decision to have him focus more on the boards?
Okay, look, this is right here. This is for the kids. Because when you're young, you should be trying to expand your game as much as possible. You never know what you're capable of until you try, guys. So if your coach is telling you to focus on rebounding, do what he says. He's got your best interest at heart, and you pushing yourself to expand your game now will pay off in the long run. Trust me, I am a living witness.
Well said. Hold on, MP. Hey, you hear that, John Jr.? Listen to your coach.
All right, thank you, John.